This is the story of Esther. Esther was only a little girl when she lost both of her parents. Her cousin Mordecai took her in to live with him, and Esther became like a daughter to him. He worked in the king's household to try to earn a living. Both Mordecai and Esther were Jews. One day, the king needed a new queen because he got upset with his old queen. And so he had a beauty pageant. And so he saw Esther and was like, wowza, she's going to be my new queen. And Esther became queen. When Esther was queen, a bad man named Haman decided that he wanted to get rid of all the Jews because he was jealous of Mordecai. So Mordecai came to Esther and said, you need to save us all. And Esther said, well, who am I? I can't just summon the king. I could be killed for that. But Mordecai says, you may be born for such a time as this. So Esther asked the king and Haman to come to dinner, and they had a great time. And then she asked him, come to dinner again. And so they did. So when Esther, the second time, has Haman and the king together, she pleads to the king. She says, I have found favor with you, O king, and if it pleases you, save my life and the life of my people. It is not as if we were being sold as slaves, but we are about to be killed. When the king heard this, he was outraged. He was furious. He said, who would do such a thing? And the queen said, Haman. So the king banished Haman and set out a new decree saying that the Israelites could protect themselves if anybody tried to capture them and hurt them. And that is the story of how Esther saved the Jews.